Good morning, everyone. Whoopsie. I'm trying to get better lighting. Anyway, it's like 4:30 in the morning, 48 degrees. Wind speed is 17 miles an hour. So that gives a chill. All right. Enough of the weather forecast. This is Moonglow, your weather woman. Gosh, we're supposed to have some rain here too. So I don't think it's large percentage light rain, it said, so there's no telling what light rain is around here. But anyway, hey, I appreciate some of the comments about suggestions about subject matters. Just bring it on, because I love to discuss different things. One of them that's near and dear to my heart is retiring. And what do you do after you retire and there's nothing else to do? Or you think there isn't? I chose this way of life before I ever even retired, because I have been doing this on and off for 30 some odd years. But one can do this, one can travel for a while. You don't have to be a full-time nomad. You don't have to do that. But if you want to travel a little bit, do it, after you've done your research. Now, do your research first. Do your practice runs first. And then go ahead, go travel a little bit, see a little bit. A lot of us were parents and we didn't go very far, and we kind of stayed at home, or we worked all the time and never had time to really enjoy your life. Never had time to see places, go to different places. So do that. Just be frugal about it, because I realize a lot of us are on very limited income. And you have to be quite frugal. But enjoy your life. Don't sit at home. Sitting at home is death, okay? Sitting at home, to me, when you retire and you sit at home and don't find something in your life to be productive about, it's like going into a nursing home and saying, okay, this is my last step. Next is death. Because that's what it's going to be. It really is going to be that. Find hobbies. There's senior citizen centers that you could go to, and there's entertainment there sometimes. I know, bingo, but it's better than sitting at home doing nothing. I love my coffee. But anyway, don't retire and say, this is the end of my life. Too many people do. They get so stressed out because they don't know what to do next. They're lost. They're at a loss. Fortunately, I found something to do before I ever thought about retiring, because, like I said, I've been doing this for 30 some odd years. But I can't imagine sitting at home doing nothing. When I have to sit in the van because of the weather, oh my goodness, that is very depressing. I want to go outside, I want to do this, I want to do that, but the weather won't let me. And that's almost the same as when you retire and you don't see no way out of where you're at. You've got to get out. You've got to do things outdoor. Gardening is awesome. And so beautifully productive. I mean, vegetables or flowers or anything, but gardening is it's good exercise, number one. And that's something that we need as we get older. We need exercise. We can't just sit around and do nothing. Our bodies will just fall apart. So go do something. Like when I'm out here, I love to be outdoors 90% of the time, weather permitting, of course. The other 10% is when I'm sleeping. But even when I'm sleeping, sometimes I'm thinking about being outdoors, you know. So don't just say, okay, I'm retiring. That's it. And sit home, honey, because you're going to get depressed. And believe me, you'll die young. And you may not think you're young, but you're still young. And you'll die way before your time if you just go home, sit there, and do nothing. Find something to be productive. Go to senior centers. Volunteer. Oh, volunteering is awesome. There's so many different things you can volunteer at. Um, the shelters, thrift stores, church activities. You know, just keep your life productive and you'll live longer. It'll be less stress. And like I said, I've seen too many people that retire and die because they don't have no reason to live. Find a reason to continue living because, oh, life is so great. Life is so great. You know, here's something about myself when I was quite young. Very young. I was in my 20s. Young, very depressed because of my circumstances in life. And I thought my life and my children's life would be better if I wasn't even here, if I did not exist anymore. And I tried two times to end my life. And I am so grateful that I didn't succeed because I love every minute of life. I look forward to the next adventure in my life, and I try to find adventures. I don't just want to sit there. I want to find adventures. I want to find excitement. I'm not dead. I'm 75. I'm not dead, and neither are you. Neither are you. So go out, find something to do, join an organization, volunteer, travel, whatever. You know, find hobbies, whatever it is. But don't just retire and sit. Because you won't be around much longer. You won't. Stress and depression will take you away like that. I love you all. Peace and hugs, even with my coffee cup. And I'll talk to you all later.